We are live.
Yay!
Hi, welcome to our 8th live stream.
Has it been that many already?
Yeah.
And they haven't got fed up of us yet.
We've not been sacked yet.
That's good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Happy days. So what are we talking about today?
Today we want to talk about the dorsal trigger,
Ooh.
Lucifer's ladders, Stairway to Heaven, and one for you, even more for you. It's all boys' toys today.
Yeah,
Is the Python for E-Stim systems.
No. That is good, but no.
it's definitely
All
a
the
no.
nose. All the nose in the world.
Oh no, you quite enjoy Stairway to Heaven.
All of them are good, including the Python actually.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
tell you
remember
more.
that.
I'll tell you more
We've
about
got
that.
that on camera as well.
I'll
so
tell you more
that's
about that when we get to it.
Yeah, we'll get there. Firstly, let's go to close-up camera so I can show you.
Get off the my body.
Fair enough. Okay, so this is our newest Lucifer's ladder,
I love that filament.
and this is the first one we've ever done in PLA.
Yep. Dichromatic. I'll say it because you can't.
Thank you.
I
We just cheat and
call
say
it
rainbow.
It's the same thing.
We can get our tongues around that
Yeah,
one.
that other
but,
one's is a bit of a tongue twister.
I mean, we absolutely love the colours on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is, because it's not vapour smooth, it means the spikes are slightly sharper.
Yep.
So if you like that little bit of a little bit of pain there, as I say, it's not major spiky, is it?
Mm.
He's saying nothing.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, but our newest product is this, the dorsal trigger.
You put it in the middle of the mouth. That's it. Middle of the screen. Hey. I'm picky.
Yeah, he's very picky.
Oh, Vendy's here. Yay!
Hi, Vendy.
Hi, Vendy.
I'm going to type hi, Vendy, because I need a job.
He's the IT man. That's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am when it goes wrong.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, so this is our dorsal trigger.
Named after Trigger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Off Only Fools and Horses.
Before you ask.
We've got it on at a special reduced rate at the moment
Yeah.
on the site because we're asking for feedback.
And we've already had some good
We've
stuff.
already had some really good feedback, which we've rectified.
Yep.
So we're hoping for more in case anyone's got any issues. So sort of, if you fancy getting one,
Get 'em all
now's the
the
time to get
Yeah.
one because they are cheaper. Let me show you how they work. So here we go.
Here's
There's one fitted.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
You've always
Yeah.
wanted to say
Yeah,
that.
that's it,
I
yeah.
knew a Blue Peter
Blue Peter,
moment.
yeah.
So the beauty of this is that because of the way the holes are, it will fit. If you've already got a Lucifer's ladder or a Stairway to Heaven from us, it will fit.
Yep.
So you don't have to buy the whole thing.
No.
You do need to make sure that a certain boy part isn't
You've
too...
got enough real estate.
Yeah, because there's no point in getting one if you're going to be like that.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to have it where this is around your dorsal nerve.
Yeah. And that's an inch long, so 25 millimetres. So, can't believe you put eyes on the banana.
Oh, come on.
Why not?
Banana!
Why not? He's all
Startled banana.
Stump banana.
And it looks much better than the drawn on eyes.
It
Come
is,
on.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is much more fun
Yeah.
that way. So, yeah. And it works really well.
Yeah, it does,
doesn't it?
It does.
Stumpcott says it does,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, we have to believe him on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeding it straight onto the dorsal nerve.
Yeah. So it really makes a good difference.
Yeah. I mean, I like the fact that it is compatible with all the other ones.
Yeah.
And it's simple. Such a simple design.
But, I mean, we did debate whether to change the whole design, and then we were like, well, we don't want people having to buy the whole thing again.
Yeah.
If you've already got one, it's unfair for us to do that.
Yeah.
And it just pins on through these holes, through the loops at the back, and literally just use the same rubber to hold it in place.
Yeah.
So there's no extra purchase. It is literally just the extra piece you need.
as Alexander the Meerkat says, simples.
Yeah,
Um,
I do like the spikes though.
He likes the spikes.
You might like the spikes.
Joanne does.
I prefer the Stairway to Heaven over that one.
You like the smooth.
Yeah.
So this is the Lucifer's ladder if you've not seen one before,
Yeah.
and this is the standard size. But we do other sizes. Now we've not got the Lucifer's ladders out in the different sizes, but we have got the Stairways to Heaven different sizes. So this is the extra large.
That's for the big
Extra
bananas.
So that is for the big boys.
Yeah, the big
Nice and-
bananas.
Big
Nice big and
bananas.
long. If we move that one out of the way a minute. So then we've got this size, which is a new size we're just coming up with at the moment. Then that one.
And the
And
little baby one.
this little one.
I've got to
So-
say, yeah, it's like a set of Russian dolls in there.
I do like to play with them and
She
do
does,
and do
yeah.
that
Yeah.
because it takes up a lot less room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Unfortunately, you can't do that when the rubber's
No,
installed.
I just think the little one looks cute.
Yeah. And of course, the dorsal trigger works with these just as well. So again, line up the holes at the back,
Mhm.
thread the rubber through,
And that's it.
and that's it.
And away you go.
Simple.
The only thing you need to do is this is Amiga rubber.
Yeah.
So literally just when you put it in, just tilt it so the rubber goes in front of the plastic piece, and then you're not going to trap any soft bits of your manhood while you fit it and tighten the rubber up to keep it in place. There you go, he's typing.
I'm typing. I'm just answering Chris Howes, who's just said price. So I'm just saying that the dorsal trigger is $7.95 at the moment,
Yeah,
but that will be going up. This is just
just
it's a
as
bit
I say,
experimental.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
want your feedback
Yeah.
more than anything.
yeah, it's our trial price because we didn't want to put it up
Yeah.
at full price when
We're not.
we wanted feedback on it.
Yeah.
So to be fair to you guys, we're charging less. Obviously, we can't send it out for free.
No.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work goes into
Oh,
it.
it is.
Yes.
I think $12.95 you're saying
Yeah.
for the finished one, for the
Once we've
finalised
got
design.
once we've got it all finalised, we're happy with everything, and we've got enough positive feedback that we feel that we can. Then yeah, it's not going to go up that much, but at the moment it's just about covering the cost.
Yeah.
Just
We've got to pay the bills at the end of the day.
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And like everybody else, our electricity bill goes up as well.
Like everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are good. I mean, the dorsal trigger, the design that Joanne's come up with, is just so simple. And the fact that you can clip it onto any of the ones you already have.
I like that.
Yeah.
As long as you've got enough room left at the end. You're going to need an extra inch
Yeah.
of cock real estate to fit that little strip of
Yeah.
omega.
So
And
the only thing you might need to do is you might need to buy a smaller one.
Yeah. But I suppose if someone needs a smaller one, we could just sell the plastic part rather than have to go
Yeah.
and get the loops again.
Well, yeah, that's it. So
That's an option. That'll keep the cost down.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're all about. But value for money.
And it saves us less work as well, so
Woo!
everybody's
More time
happy.
playing, less time working.
well, that's it. Because
Yeah.
if you've already got the larger one and,
And
you
the
don't
rubber.
want
Yeah.
want extra rubber,
Yeah.
We're
then
more than happy.
we can
don't
do
need it.
that. So we just sell the plastic parts, so it'll be cheaper,
Mhm.
and you're not wasting rubber.
Yeah.
And then you can set it up on that.
And they are
But
nice parts as well because they're made of ABS and smoothed,
they are nice and smooth.
which makes them really easy to clean.
I'd say nice and smooth unless you get the Lucifer's ladder.
Yeah, and then it's nice and spanky
Yeah.
and smooth on other areas.
Especially if you get the unsmoothed one, then it's
Yeah,
really
then-
spiky.
If you get the
Vicious.
PLA one, it is
Sharp.
definitely
Yeah,
a little bit sharper.
yeah.
So if you want that little bit of an extra
Bite,
Literally.
for want of a better word.
nip,
Nip.
nip.
I've got other pictures in my head when you say nip. But that's me just being a pervert, basically.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't have you any other way,
No.
would we?
We
No.
wouldn't.
I have my uses, not many, but a
But
couple.
I say they are great fun, and I mean, if you've not seen or heard of the Lucifer's Ladder or Stairway to Heaven, they are great for growers and shrinkers.
Yeah.
So it holds your cock in place, but it means that you don't fall out.
Yeah. It acts as a nice splint.
Yeah.
And also, it keeps the loops apart, if that makes sense. So if you are a grower and a shrinker, as you shrink, you tend to have the electrodes coming closer together. That makes it more intense anyway, and you don't want to short them out. And it literally acts like a splint, especially the Lucifer's Ladder with this added bit here. That keeps everything separate.
With the extra spike plate.
Yeah, with the extra spike plate, which you can use on the smooth side. You can flip it round.
You can, if you want, just undo the rubber, flip it round, and just have it so it just holds you in place that little bit
and
better.
But what's the fun in that?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know precisely what Joanne was thinking.
I mean, to be fair, we do sell a small smooth plate with the
Yes.
small
one
Yeah.
to make sure that the
don't
rubber
short.
doesn't actually short.
Yeah.
To keep it separate.
But the others, you don't need it.
No, because there's enough of a gap between
Yeah.
that we don't have to worry about that. So we've had a lot of positive feedback for those.
They are very popular.
I'm going to say
electrodes.
they must be one of our most popular
We've
products.
actually seen them on some videos made by the English Mansion as well. So
Yes,
Yeah.
that was a nice.
So that was a really
E-Stim.
nice boost.
That
It
was-
was.
woohoo.
That was right. We're doing
you know
something
you've
right
made
here.
it when your stuff ends up in porn.
Yeah. It's not-
Then you know you've made it big league.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you're into sex stuff, yeah.
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 If
absolutely.
you're not, maybe
Maybe not, no.
Maybe
Be a bit
something to
worried.
worry about
Yeah.
then, but
So I hate to say it. What's that there? Because I know exactly what.
you know,
I know exactly
what
what's
it
there.
is.
Well, let me shuffle these along.
We've raided your toy box.
I know.
today.
Yeah, that one. I bet you found that right at the bottom.
Yes, we did.
I don't think this even made it in his toy box. It was hidden sort of outside of his toy box. So this is the Python from E-Stim
Ooh.
Systems.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell everybody what it does?
The look says it all. No, actually, it's a really interesting electrode. We got asked to review it. This is before we started making electrodes and selling electrodes. And I cringed at the thought, but got talked into it. And actually, it surprised me. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I do. My only criticism about it is it's a bit fiddly to put on.
It does look a bit fiddly.
It is
Yeah,
a little bit
so it's a bit-
fiddly, but once it's in place, it's snug. We put it, for want of a better
It
word.
looks snug.
So while Joanne's messing about,
Well, I'm trying to show where you
Would
where you put your.
family jewels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So the hardest part with this is getting all your tackle through this hole. So basically, when you fit it, you've got to get the banana and your 2 grapefruits. You've got to go through there, and then you've got to get your grapefruits in
Down
there.
there.
And then you've
No.
got to clamp
And
it.
then you've got to clamp it. Now, the only problem I saw with this and have with it, if you look at the angle of that Perspex sheet, it tends to push your nuts out. So what I did was I put a little bit of foam under this rear end, and that basically made it tilt the other way to actually pull the balls in. And that made it a lot more comfortable to use. It's bipolar. Gold-plated contacts. You've got 2 4mm sockets there and there. The sensation it develops, well, I've never felt anything like it. Obviously, you've got the crushing sensations. I didn't go too hard on that, but let's just say we were snug and tight.
Yeah, you can if you want to.
What the thing that blew me away was I could feel my balls moving. Now, anatomy aside and all this, your testicles are moving around constantly under their own steam, but you don't notice it. Immobilise them in that, and you can feel the poor little blighters squeal and scream and squirm, and it's the most weird feeling I've ever had, but weird in a good way. And then when you start putting the E-Stim on as well, that was very, very effective. Those 2 big plates keep things nice and smooth. but you definitely know where the electricity's going. And it is a really good one. It's a nice electrode, but a bit fiddly to put on. That's the only criticism I've got.
It's nice and
does
solid.
look
Nice,
lovely.
solid, and really well made, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a work of art.
Yeah.
It's like all the E-Stim systems kit.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good stuff. It's
Yeah.
expensive, but you get what you pay for. And with these, like the rest of their electrodes, they do a lifetime guarantee as well. But the amount of times I use that, I think we're not going to need the lifetime guarantee because it's going to last a long time. But yeah, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It surprised me. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically, we got talking to E-Stim Systems at an event we went to.
Yeah.
And I got very friendly with one of the ladies there.
Yeah.
And I hinted
Stitched me up is the term.
that we hadn't had anything to crush
My spirits.
his balls with, basically.
Yeah.
And what do you know? She said, "Don't worry, I'll sort it out for you."
You have the weirdest conversations with people. Have you ever said that?
We all do.
I was just about to say, but that's the fun
comes
part.
with working here.
Yeah.
No, it is. It's a nice electrode.
Yeah.
If you're into cock and ball torture, it's a really, really good electrode. But I said the only thing I'd suggest is put a little bit of foam
At the
at
bottom.
that bottom screw thread, and that will help the plate pull everything in rather than try to push everything out. And obviously, you use a bit of water-based gel in there as well, just to smooth things out a bit.
Yeah. But it's not really torture. You don't
No,
have to do it.
there's no smell of cooking bacon or anything like that.
No burning hair.
No burning. No, it feels really good. But I said the weirdest sensation is feeling your testicles squirt. That sounds weird saying that, but that's what it is.
Saying that with hair, do you need to be shaved to use it?
You should be. You'll get a better contact. It's like
Right.
anywhere
Well,
else down there.
that's
If you
why I
shave,
thought-
you'll get a better contact. But
Yeah.
with some water-based lube, that'll fill in the gaps, if that makes sense.
Got it.
But if you are shaving, leave it 24 hours before you actually do any E-Stim.
Yeah.
So you get rid of your razor rash and all that sort of stuff.
And you don't irritate the skin as
No,
well.
that's it, 'cause
It's
it's
already going to
already
be
irritated.
irritated from
Yeah.
removing the hair. So.
Yeah, especially when I shave, because I mean I give up. It's like shaving with a machete with my blade.
And of course, if you're a mistress,
Crack on.
you'll love it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. If you're a mistress, it won't hurt at all. No,
Us at
no,
all.
no,
so.
it won't hurt at all. No,
It won't hurt the mistress at all. No.
No.
And the sub will probably absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you did love it once it got going.
I said it's a really
It's
good
just the
electrode.
thought of it, I think.
It's just setting it up's a pain in the backside, getting everything through that
Yeah.
loop. But that's a practice thing, I think. That'll get easier over time. It was probably nerves the first time I did it. I just could not get everything through. Yeah, it was like me testicles ran off and started cuddling my lungs. They just disappeared. They ended up with 3 Adam's apples at one point. They were like, "You're not doing that to me!" No, but I got them out in the end. Yeah, quite an interesting one.
Good.
So what else we've been doing recently?
Oh, crumbs, what have we been doing recently? Lots of stuff.
Well, you got your Electron that we
Yeah, I was
broke
gonna say
the shot last night. Somebody broke the shot, didn't you? You fixed it again.
Well, you know, it was very early in the morning and I was half asleep, so...
Yeah, don't update software at 1:30 in the morning. That's the answer.
Yeah, not when you're not a night owl.
No.
No, not,
We're not
not
night
good.
owls.
So-
Well, we're not.
No, he is.
She-
Yeah.
She doesn't like singing her own trumpet, but basically what we've done, Fallen Angel 42 is the guy that designed Electron. Amazing piece of software for online Stereostim play.
Definitely.
And recently he's released it as open source software and it's freely available on GitHub. Now, StimStation, which is a massive Discord channel run by Sir... Oh God.
Don't ask me.
Oh.
That's why I'm letting you talk
I'm
this
going
one
to
through.
really get into trouble with this one.
Because I'm...
Sir Thorn, I believe it is. He basically does a lot of online drives using Electron. And his server is really, really busy and really, really good. But we basically set up an Electron instance on one of our servers simply to try and spread the load within the community, because it does get expensive running servers and bandwidth and all that sort of stuff. We had some free space available, so once we learned how to do it, we've got our own instance of Electron running, and we've got some links at the bottom of the pages to StimStation, and I think Vile Dance or something has got another instance of Electron. So those links are worth bookmarking. So obviously if one goes down, you can actually switch to another one to play. And the latest version has got a very basic AI back end that will do a Stim session for you. So you can set up some basic parameters and let it drive you. And it has a little pain feature as well. Not for me, but some people might like that.
Yeah, I was going to say there will be a lot of people out there that will enjoy that.
Yeah. So I mean, you can Stim on your own, or you can pass
Invite.
control to other people by sending them a code, and they can drive you, or you can drive them, and it's quite good. It's a really good bit of software, and it's nice to be able to host an instance where we can give back to the community, and spread the joy.
We try.
We do.
We do try.
So I think we've got a link for that from the shop, the E-Stim Emporium, and the Discord.
Yeah.
You got it on your Joanne's thing?
Yeah, it's on the Discord as well.
Yeah. Nice. Streambot has told me that Streambot's running. That's good.
Well, thank you, Bob.
Welcome to the chat, Streambot. You're late.
It's helpful. You're just a bit late. Yeah.
That's really late. So yeah, I mean that's basically what we've been up to this week, haven't we?
Yeah.
Next week we've got BBB.
Yeah.
So
it keeps coming around, BBB.
yeah, which
That's
is
going to be manic.
the Birmingham Bazaar. For
Yeah,
anyone
we
who doesn't
like
know.
it.
That's going to be a hell of a day.
Yeah, it's always
Hey,
manic the Saturday.
Yep.
Getting
Packing.
ready for it, packing everything up because we have to leave super early Sunday morning to get to Birmingham on time to set everything up.
That takes 2 hours to set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then a full day of trading and meeting some amazing people.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That's my favourite bit of
Yeah.
BBB.
So sort of, if you're in the area, do pop on down and you can come and just have a look at our stuff in sort of person.
Yep. You come and stroke my beard.
Okay.
I'm open to all sorts of things.
That was a
Not saying I'm
don't-
desperate.
I don't think anyone's asked you that before.
No,
though.
but the
No.
options there.
No,
you
we
know,
can put some glitter in it.
if-
or
no, we're not
something.
putting glitter anywhere near my beard. No.
How about tie-dye?
No.
Yeah,
no.
we can do a rainbow.
Oh god, here we go. It took me ages getting these hairs coloured in individually. It takes me ages to get it looking the way it is.
I don't know, a bit of tie-dye might see.
Tied up more
See?
like.
I think we
But-
should tie dye.
Yeah, so we'd love to see
Yes, we
anyone that likes to pop down just for a quick chat,
Yeah.
to have a look at our stuff, and obviously you can buy stuff while you're there as well.
Well-
And there's loads of amazing stalls there,
Yes.
and there's also usually some great stage shows.
Yeah. And the good thing is you don't have to buy stuff. You can just come and see it, feel it,
Yeah.
and get
Just
a close
being
look. 'Cause
there,
you go on
it's-
online shops, you don't really get a feel for what it's going to be like, how
Yeah.
big it is, how strong it is.
Yeah.
But you can actually come and see our stuff in person. And we're proud of what we make.
Yeah,
Some good stuff
we do. We try and do our best.
that gets
and-
better constantly
Yeah.
with feedback, and that is
Yeah.
important.
Yeah,
And we like feedback. 'cause
we
it-
do appreciate all feedback.
Yes.
Good and bad,
Yes.
because we can't get better if we don't know what's wrong with things.
No. And if
So-
you've got any questions you want to come and ask us, it's not everything of a stupid question because
The only stupid question is the one you don't ask.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Because if you're thinking it, other people are thinking it.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Sort of.
So
that's it.
Yeah,
I think we've run out of stuff.
we have.
But Banana's looking tired.
He is. He's looking a bit.
He's a bit flaky. I still can't believe you put googly eyes on.
Why not?
But he looks so much better with googly eyes.
He does. He looks different.
He's.
You can handle that well, don't you, girl? I'll laugh.
What you like?
So, next week,
Yep.
Yeah.
be there or be square.
So we'll see
Definitely.
you next Saturday, hopefully.
Yeah.
And if there is anything specific you would like us to talk to you about, please let us know.
Yep.
There's loads of ways to get in contact with us, so we would appreciate it if, as I said, if there's anything you would specifically like, then let us know so we can let you know, and we can discuss it for you and
Nice.
have it all ready.
Yep.
But otherwise, we will pull out a few different things
And we'll
to
just-
talk about.
Ramble
Yeah, we
incoherently.
do. We're good at
Well,
that, aren't we?
we'll sit quietly and let him ramble.
Yeah.
The gobby one on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. Brought in for comedic relief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I try rambling, then I get all tongue tied and I come out with some weird shit.
I'm the same.
Weird stuff. And I even look at myself going, what am I talking about?
Yep.
So,
I don't. I just. I don't
that's
care.
why I don't.